Hello guys, welcome to our channel. In today's video we're counting down the top 10 magical anime experiences to leave you enchanted. Grab your wands and get ready for a journey through spellbinding realms. This video won't feature any isekai anime as most of it contains magic powers, so has already been covered in another video. If you would like to check that video out, link in the description. Also, I'd like you to comment your favorite anime. For more anime content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Fairy Tale. The story is set in the magical world of Earthland, where wizards use their magic to earn a living and take on various quests. Natsu Dragneel, a dragon slayer wizard from the Fairy Tale Guild, explores the kingdom of Fiori in search of his missing adoptive father, the dragon Igneel. During his journey, he befriends a young celestial wizard named Lucy Heartfilia and invites her to join Fairy Tale Guild. As Lucy begins her journey with the guild, she meets a diverse cast of characters, each with their unique magical abilities and personalities. These include Grateful Buster, an ice wizard, and Urza Scarlet, a powerful mage who uses a variety of magical armors to battle her enemies. Together, Lucy and her friends take on various quests, battle dangerous enemies, and uncover dark secrets about their world. Along the way, they encounter various villains, including the Dark Guild's Phantom Lord and Orationseas, as well as the sinister Zerif, a powerful dark wizard who seeks to destroy all life. Black Clover. The story is set in a world where magic is everything, and it revolves around two main characters, Asta and Yuno. They were both abandoned at a church as infants, and grew up together. Both aspire to become the Wizard King, the strongest mage in the Clover Kingdom. However, while Yuno is a prodigy with immense magical power, Asta is unique in that he possesses no magic whatsoever in a world where magic is commonplace. Despite his lack of magic, Asta is determined to become a strong mage and prove himself. He relies on his physical strength and determination. When they reach the age of 15, Yuno is bestowed a spectacular grimoire with a 4-leaf clover, while Asta receives nothing. However, soon after, Yuno is attacked by a person named Lebuty, whose main purpose is to obtain Yuno's grimoire. Asta tries to fight Lebuty, but he is outmatched. Though without hope and on the brink of defeat, he finds the strength to continue when he hears Yuno's voice. Unleashing his inner emotions in a rage, Asta receives a 5-leaf clover grimoire, a black clover giving him enough power to defeat Lebuty. After that, Asta and Yuno embark on a journey to join the Magic Knights and climb the ranks, all while facing various challenges, enemies, and uncovering hidden truths about their world. The 7 Deadly Sins. The 7 Deadly Sins are a band of active knights in the land of Britannia, who had disbanded 10 years earlier after being framed for plotting a coup of the Lyonesse kingdom. Each member of the group represents one of the 7 deadly sins: pride, greed, lust, envy, wrath, sloth, and gluttony. Despite the accusations, they were actually the kingdom's most capable and revered knights. The main plot revolves around Princess Elizabeth, who discovers that the Holy Knights, the kingdom's protectors, have taken control of the kingdom, who were being manipulated by a demon named Fraudrin into unsealing the demon race from their prison. Elizabeth decides to go on an adventure, to find those who are able to protect her family. Thankfully, she meets Meliodas, who volunteers to help the princess. As it turns out, Meliodas is the captain of the 7 deadly sins, known as the Dragon Sin of Wrath. Together, they travel through the land of Britannia in order to find the remaining sins, while also fending off the Holy Knight's attempts to imprison the princess. Fate, Stay Night. The story revolves around Shiro Amiya, a hard-working and honest teenager who unwillingly enters to the death tournament called the Fifth Holy Grail War, where combatants fight with magic and heroes from throughout history for a chance to have their wishes granted by the eponymous Holy Grail. Orphaned and the sole survivor of a massive fire in Fuyuki City as a child, Shiro was taken in by a retired mage named Kuritsugu Amiya, who would die years later. His perceived responsibility to those who died and his salvation through his father formed a strong desire for justice and peace in him. Thus, he earnestly trains his body and minuscule ability with magic to someday greatly help others, even if people often abuse his generosity at his stage. One evening, after seeing 2 devastatingly powerful beings trading blows at his school with swords and spears, he is attacked, as witnesses to the Holy Grail War are generally supposed to be eliminated. Chased to his home by the spear-wielding warrior Lancer and barely able to avoid his attacks, Shiro is about to be killed when he is saved by Saber. Saber, the personification of a renowned figure in history, Arturia Pendragon in her case, was created to aid participants in the war. In her supposedly accidental summoning and the appearance of the marks on Shiro's hand, his entry as a master into the Holy Grail War is formalized. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? The story is set in the fictional city of Orario, which is situated above a massive underground labyrinth known as the Dungeon. Adventurers from all around come to Orario to explore the dungeon, defeat monsters, and seek treasures. The city is divided into various familias, each led by a powerful deity who bestows blessings upon their members. The adventurers, often referred to as adventurers or dungeon crawlers, are part of these familias. The protagonist of the series is Belle Cranel, a young and inexperienced adventurer who dreams of becoming stronger and winning the admiration of others, particularly a skilled adventurer named Ace Wallenstein, a famous and powerful swordswoman of the Loki familia, and vows to become as strong as her, following a chance encounter where she saves his life from a powerful monster. Belle's familia is relatively small and weak, led by the goddess Hestia. Throughout the series, Belle embarks on quests, faces challenges, and grows as an adventurer while forming friendships with other adventurers. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The series is set in a world where alchemy is a widely practiced science. The story revolves around two brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric, who are talented young alchemists. After a failed attempt to use alchemy to resurrect their mother, Edward loses his arm and leg, while Alphonse's entire body is lost. In a desperate attempt to bring his brother back, Edward sacrifices his arm to bind Alphonse's soul to a suit of armor. The brothers embark on a journey to find the Philosopher's Stone, a legendary alchemical artifact that could restore their bodies. Along the way, they discover a deep government conspiracy to hide the true nature of the Philosopher's Stone that involves the homunculi, conspiracies and secrets involving the military, the alchemists of the neighboring nation of Xing, the scarred man from the war-torn nation of Ishval, their own father's past, and the sinister plans of those seeking to control the Philosopher's Stone. The Irregular at Magic High School. The story is set in a world where magic is a recognized technology and is used for various purposes, from everyday tasks to military applications. In this world, magic is divided into two categories: blooms, who are naturally talented magicians, and weeds, who possess less magical ability. The story follows siblings Tatsuya and Miyuki Shiba, who enroll in First High School, an institution that segregates students based on their magical abilities. Tatsuya is known as the Irregular due to his unorthodox magic abilities that allow him to excel in various practical applications of magic, while lacking the more traditional talents of a bloom. On the other hand, Miyuki is a powerful bloom who excels in traditional magic. The series delves into the complex relationships and rivalries between students, as well as the political and social dynamics surrounding the use of magic in society. A Certain Magical Index. The story is set in a world where advanced technology and supernatural powers coexist. The series follows two main characters, Kamiju Toma, a high school student with a unique ability called Imagine Breaker, which can negate any supernatural power with a touch. Index, a young girl with a photographic memory, whose mind had been implanted with the Index Librorum Prohibitorum, 103,000 forbidden magical books the church stored in secret locations. Toma and Index become entangled in a world of magic and science as they encounter various magicians, psychics, and organizations with their own agendas. The series explores the conflicts and collaborations between different groups and individuals who possess supernatural powers, advanced technology, or a combination of both. The Ancient Magus Bride. The story follows Chai Satori, a young orphan girl who has faced a difficult life filled with neglect and mistreatment. She is sold at an auction to Elias Ainsworth, a mysterious and enigmatic magus with a skull for a head. Elias purchases Chais not as a servant, but as his apprentice and potential bride. Chais enters the world of magic and discovers that she possesses a unique talent for magic and a strong connection to various magical creatures. She learns about the hidden magical world, the dangers it holds, and the responsibilities of being a mage. As she trains under Elias, she also uncovers the mysteries of her own past and her potential role in the magical realm. Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic. The story follows the adventures of a young boy named Aladdin, who possesses magical powers and a magical flute that can summon a powerful jinn named Yugo. Aladdin embarks on a journey to explore dungeons, which are mysterious and dangerous labyrinths filled with treasure and magical creatures. He aims to uncover the truth behind his magical abilities and the world he lives in. Throughout his journey, Aladdin forms strong bonds with other characters, including Ali Baba Saluja, a former prince with dreams of conquering dungeons, and Morgiana, a former slave with incredible physical strength. The trio becomes friends and together they embark on a dangerous adventure to explore the legendary dungeons scattered throughout the world. As they progress through the dungeons, they also discover that there are powerful political forces at play, with powerful and corrupt leaders seeking to gain control over the world. They must use their knowledge and skills to fight against these dark forces and bring peace to the world.